and we shall be starting something very interesting. Yes, yes. The 8-Bit Adventure Anthology by General Arcade and Abstraction Games. Volume 1. I'm honestly not quite sure what they're going to do about Volume 2. For reasons which will become somewhat clear. Now, let's turn that volume down a little bit more. There we go. And I'll come back to those options in a second. But, yeah. Deja Vu, Uninvited, and Shadowgate. This came across my review docket earlier this week, and even though it's 2 months old, I went, yeah, let's take a look at this. Because this trilogy of games, which were first released on the Apple II GS in 1985 to 1987, were actually kind of interesting for the time. Now, it should be noted that this is not a remake of the original Apple II GS games for Steam, but, as we'll see in a second, when we get into Uninvited, the Nintendo Entertainment System versions by Kemco, which were 1987 to 1989. So, just gonna enjoy that tune for a bit. Now, Jamie. Oh, hey, Grump. Yeah, why cover these games? Well, oh no! We have music, we have text. Honestly, you can read it yourself, it's fine. I'm not going to be doing dramatic readings. These were not the first graphical adventure games. The first known graphical adventure game was actually Mystery House by Sierra in 1980. Although, to confuse the matter, there was also Mystery House by Microcabin in 1982. Just a bit confusing there. It wasn't the first one with a mouse interface. That would, again, be 1982, and that would be Project Mephius for the PC6001 by NEC. A computer which didn't really get to the UK, as far as I'm aware. Or if it did, I never saw one when I was a child. So, these weren't the first graphical adventure games, but they were quite innovative in their way, and it's very nice we got mouse control on this NES version. But they did inspire a lot of things. They set the path for Legend Entertainment's catalogue, which used a text parser, like we're seeing here, a selectable text parser, and I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save right at the beginning, because this is good adventure game, old adventure game practice, yes. Yeah, Legend Entertainment had picture, parser, objects, did it differently, but, that came later. You had the Magnetic Scrolls games, which did something very similar again. So, we're in a car that's a bit damaged. Okay, so we crashed into a mansion. What about the wheel? That's a good steering wheel. Yeah. Oh, I like that leather cover. No, nothing. Yes, I'm fully aware that gas is leaking. No, let's have a look around. Oh, no, that's, never mind. Nothing unusual there. Oh no! So there we go, small achievement. The achievements in this game, by the way, are all to do with the deaths, and I actually quite like that. Of course it didn't take long, I was deliberately doing this. So, one thing to mention, actually, is that since this was a Nintendo Entertainment System port, Nintendo had a say in what changes might have been made, and in fact, several changes were made, because this was a horror game, and Nintendo was a very family-friendly company at the time. So, but not all of the changes made all the sense. For example, in the original Apple IIgs game, and indeed a lot of the other ports, it's your younger brother that you're rescuing, whereas here, in this version, it's your older sister. Yes, it is indeed a creepy old mansion. Nice use of pixel perspective there. Let's see if we can open the door. No. Marble statue of a young Grecian man. Okay, yeah. That's probably the same. Yeah. Windows. No windows. Obviously there's a mailbox. Gee, that was a subtle hint. Could there be mail inside? Hey, Caches. Okay, Yeah, we are determined to find our sister. Can we open ourselves? No. Use ourselves. Nothing happens. That's unfortunately not the best message you could have gotten. Can I leave myself? Take myself? No. No. So apparently hitting ourselves is knocking on wood. Very good. Oh well, let's get on and look at the interface more, because opening the mailbox changes our memo, and we can switch now between property, mailbox, and spell. Wait a minute, spells. Now, luckily, that was very mean. Also, my chat thing isn't... Oh, no, never mind, it is. We can open items within the mailbox, so, you know, we don't have to take the envelope, which would create some awkward spam. So, okay, let's look at the letter then. Prevents me from aiding you in your battle against the evil Dracan. The evil... Posed as an amulet that should look familiar. Wear this charm and think of me. Well, I mean, we're not the guy's apprentice, we're not the wizard, but we might as well wear the pendant. And, oh. Ooh. Let's... We would like to... No? Oh well, let's explore. Now, one nice thing about the NES version is the music. The interface was honestly a little bit clearer in the original Apple games, but there were other things about the Apple IIgs games that made them very of their time. Also, we can see the first example of censorship from Nintendo and Kemco in this game. Originally, that's a pentagram. There are a couple more pentagrams which become stars. There's also crosses being turned into chalices, including one which was purely decorative. So, also the death messages are being toned down. So, yeah, we've got a nice rich house, and this... Yeah, you can see that little lump right there. Well, either way, let's move around and do what adventurers do, because just as in the old days, just as in the modern day, in old adventure games, you take everything not nailed down, and you read everything. Oh yes, you read everything. Yes? Okay. Good may result from it, yeah, okay. Basically, magic doesn't kill people, people kill people. In magical spells. Which we're totally gonna use. Yeah, that's a really useful spell. We make clouds. Turn spiders, scorpions, or displacer beasts, I guess, to our will. Nice. Now, I hope you're writing these down, because the game will not remind you of what these do. Sometimes they have 6 legs. Anyway, oh my god! The magic book disappeared! Well, nothing really else here. I mean, now we have spells. And I'm again gonna save. Something is waiting to get me, huh? Well, let's look at this, Oh! I say, this music has become very upbeat for a horror game. Excuse me, young lady! And she says, "Thank you for coming back for me, my love. You will be mine forever." Wait, what? Southern Belle, now... Oh no! Yes, that was. I already knew that was coming, of course I did. I didn't say, of course, that the descriptions were toned down that much. They were toned down, but not that much. Anyway. So, basically, yes, Shadowgate. And, hey, so, oh, crap. Wait, no, that wasn't meant to happen. We are, in fact, meant to be allowed to go somewhere else. But apparently not. Let me remind myself what needs to be done here. I see. Just run straight upstairs. Very good. Right. So, we're not even going to examine any of this. The hat box, yeah, okay. The dirty box. Spray, that's possibly... Oh, no ghost. Well, it certainly was no ghost, it was a bottle. A soapbox, I'll have to stand on that at some point. Ashtray, pesticide, bowl, mop. What's in the hat box? A hat! The owner must have a small head. Well, whatever. Dirty box. Nothing. Okay. Well, obviously, we have something very interesting here. Use when you want the dead guests to return to their world. Well, that's very useful. That's going to be very useful. Let's save. Ooh. Oh, hello! Yes, I think I like that axe. What's up here, then? Oh, dear. Cage. Well, let's open it. Yeah, here's another minor bit of censorship. That is by no means a skeleton. Okay. Now, obviously, why would I trust a prisoner who claims he's a skeleton? I mean, he's obviously a liar. Oh. That's literally just a death room. Old adventure games had a lot of those. Look, I am an equal opportunities skeleton disbeliever. think. You know, we're rescuing our sister, yeah, but at the same time... Yeah, I think we're on to a winner with this ruby. Oh. Oh. Yes, technology will be unprepared for your magic. Totally. We certainly haven't made any movies about that. Also proof that this is a supernatural mansion, there is no toilet. Not a one. Yep. Yep. We need a towel. We'll also take that towel off the wall. I could have played this on Halloween. Oh, wait. What? Oh. Well, nothing for it, I guess. You know, we've got a ruby. You know, a ruby's good. Another diary. Dracan. So, we have a mansion of mages in which our sister might be here. Who in an alternate universe was actually our younger brother rather than our older sister. Yeah. It's a very funny world. It is. Oh, that's a lovely bathroom. Oh! I wonder why we're taking all these bottles. cool. Okay. Can we take these towels? There we go. So now we have 3 towels in our inventory. This will prove very useful down the line. But we already know that she is a ghost. We ain't afraid of no ghost. That is indeed a very stupid death. Well, there we go. Of course, we've got a minor problem. We've actually got a dead man walking scenario. Can anyone guess where the dead man walking is? Also, wait. Ah! Well, no guns in this game. So, let's talk a tiny bit about inventory here. As you might have guessed, the majority of our inventory is utter bollocks. For example, I'm fairly certain we don't use the ashtray. I can't remember if we use the towels, but I don't think so. So this is the only place in the game where you can drop items safely. Okay. Well, that's no good. Ah! Okay, hopefully we should actually survive now. So, yeah, dogs, they're not scary. There's more than one of them. And it's outdoors. And you didn't kill them. But yeah, even though this is a church, this got turned into a marble bowl filled with celestial water. Holy water. Nah. 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 Oh. I never saw that coming. Ah, dear. Less than half an hour and... the majority of deaths in this game. Good. Good, we're doing good. Crap, there was something I had to use. Yes, I'm aware there is no keyhole. No. 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 We'll come back. Now you may have noticed we didn't get any more of those messages. So yeah, the ruby. The ruby is what murdered the hell out of us. That is a lovely bouquet. I will have that bouquet. I'll also have that bowl. I'll have everything that's not nailed down. I am an adventurer, goddammit. Alright, okay, we're starting to see some coherence to the house. About... there. Yeah, that's a good question. Lines of many letters. Well, there's nothing really we can do about that. That's locked. Could there be anything to eat here? Well, let's find out. A jar? What's in the jar? Oh, it's a cookie jar. Nice. Let's open the jar. Okay. How about you? It's a small cookie jar. Nothing's in here. Okay. Nothing's in here. Nothing's in here. What's in the oven? The door won't budge. That won't open. Take... pots, pots, pots. Couple of knives. How about up here? No? No? Servant's room. Okay. Horse trader. Horse trader perfume. Yeah, I like that. I like smelling like a horse trader. Ooh. Oh! Yeah, we've learned from experience that we don't screw with ghosts. Aha! I think this might be what I'm after. Unopen. I'll break the sorting thing. No? Okay. You know, we're gonna have to do something pretty extreme. That was good. That was good. Matches, a thermos, a flour bag. Salami. Thing is, we don't seem to have any new inventory. I'm mistrustful here. See, I'm reasonably certain that when you break a salt jar, you get some salt. Well, either way. Large black spider. Spider, 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 spider. Excuse me. Oh. Da 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 da. Oh, I remember now. Okay. So earlier it was mentioned that there was some spiders, and this game does indeed have spiders. In fact, we're going to spray this railing with sticky spider cider. And any second now, you will hear the spidery cries of, "I drove my tractor through your haystack last night, and..." Free spider! Now you're wondering, why do we have a spider? Why? Why could we possibly have... What possible use could we have for a paralysed spider? Well, as it turns out... There is no clue for this, by the way. No clue whatsoever. Yada 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 yada, he's evil. And there's nothing else in here, so, yeah, 8-bit adventure game design. We scared the ghost with a spider. Wait, wrong one. Because what we now need to do... Yes! Yes, we did! Oh, and before I forget... Huh. Now, for those who don't know, that's music from the NES version of Shadowgate. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No. No, I wanted... Yes. there. Sup? Nope. Oh well. Right. Nice. This is good. Rule 3. I repeat, rule of 3. That is the fastest plant I've ever seen. Well, there we go. So, let's talk a bit about Uninvited. Uninvited is, as I mentioned, of the 8-bit era, and 8-bit adventure game design was very interesting. So far, I've 95% been able to blunder my way through this, occasionally deliberately taking a death when, you know, I know damn well there's a death. But there comes a time in every 8-bit adventure game where, as with the spider, there isn't really a clue as to how to progress. This door won't open. There is something to do with these balls? But we don't know what. We know there's something to do with the church, but we don't know what. We've got a lot of items, and a lot of them are useless. A hell of a lot of them. However, we got here after less than an hour. That ain't bad. I know. Funnily enough, it's not actually the worst offender. The worst offenders I can remember are Myorim, where, yes, the clue to the very first puzzle where you're up against a firing squad with no inventory, and your hands are tied, and your feet are tied, so you can't move, and you can't do anything. Yeah, the clue's in the title, but you have to check your inventory and a couple of other things first before you do. And you have to play parser fun times, because it's not remember, it's think. Thanks. Equally, there is Scott Adams' Quest Probe adventure games. The Hulk. Yeah, the Hulk similarly had a seemingly inescapable death trap for Bruce Banner. And yeah. You could get out the chair. You could get rid of the ropes. But that game was infamous because of a wee thing. How many times you used I think it was the bite lip command. Anyway, I'm actually going to briefly go into Shadowgate just for some extra deaths. I'm also going to provide information about this 8-bit adventure anthology because this is a review copy. This is something I'm streaming for informational and I suppose a bit of educational purposes. Yeah, £5.79 on Steam. It is literally the 8-bit adventure anthology, Volume 1. I'm a little confused as to why they say Volume 1, because the MACVE came in 4 flavors total, 3 of which are in this 8-bit adventure anthology, Volume 1. But yeah, there's a filter thing. So if I wanted the CRT blurriness, which, to be fair, is actually system accurate, I could do that. I could have an old TV. No, I like my eyesight. I could have a stretch black and white TV. No. I could have a terminal. No. That's an okay feature. You know, I mean, it's not a brilliant feature. It's not, I feel, a terribly necessary feature, but it is a feature. Yes, let's finish up by getting up some nice, easy deaths. In Shadowgate. Now, Shadowgate has been remade many, many times. And to be fair, has some awesome music. Now the thing is, am I invading the castle Shadowgate for the Warlock Lord? Or am I here to kill Death Adder? The music's great. The music in all 3 of these games is very good. The sound effects, they're pretty accurate. They're okay, they're cool. And this interface is, at the time, it was great. You swear by your god's name that you will destroy the Warlock Lord. Well, yeah, let's do that. Now, before we go into the next room, there is a skull. Again, you will not know to do this. Okay, right. A nice, easy death with some cheery music to finish us off for the evening. I will be reviewing this on themadwelshman.co.uk. If you've enjoyed this stream of death and destruction, then there are donation links at the end of every review now, and you can, you know, join my Patreon or my PayPal ME, other stuff. Anyway, yes, there is an awesome book here. An ancient tome that has not been disturbed for centuries. On something. Well, I like to take my books from the library, you know? Oh. No, I don't think it's sad at all. I think we have shown off, briefly, Shadowgate. All three games have very similar art styles. Unsurprising, since they were all ported by Kemco. And originally, they were made by a small team of developers in ICOM, called ICOM. So, ICOM Simulations, yes. So, yes, I apologise that this stream has been a little brief and that my commentary has not been 100% on form. But yes, the Shadowgate, Deja Vu, Uninvited, they're all available on Steam for £5.79, or if you like the remake of Shadowgate, the 2014 Shadowgate, that's £10.99, or the original, well, the port of the Apple II GS game Shadowgate, then that's £2. And that, too, is a very interesting experience. Suffice to say that while the NES graphics are very clear, very colourful, they are not actually the best graphics in any Shadowgate port. Or indeed Deja Vu or Uninvited. So, but this is an interesting title. I am going to be nice about it. And yeah, I shall see you when I see you. Take care. Have fun and thank you for joining me.